You see, spirits are lifted, and arms too. Yes! Party's on. Oh, do you know, that was such a lovely, lovely song, a really lovely performance. And I think what I like the song. I like the musical arrangement on the song. And I really liked, almost towards the end, there was that big key change, and it was really, and that actually is quite difficult, because it's not a case that, you know, one of the musicians gave her the key to switch the key change. She just did it, and that's a very, very difficult thing to do, especially when you're singing so much and you've got to do everything's really fast or whatever. And it's things like that that a lot of people miss, unless you know, a musician or whatever, and you really like your craft, that you really take your hat off to, because sometimes it's really hard to hit certain pitches until you know, someone's laid that note for you to go to that. And I remember once going to an audition and I had to sing Every Step She Takes by The Police. And that actually is a very difficult song to sing, because there's a very big key change in the centre of the song. And nobody got to that key. It was, and when he goes, I was lost without a trace, a la 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 lonely, see your face. That run. But before that, every step you take, I'll be watching you. And then it's from that to that next bit. And nobody, honestly, every person in that audition, not one of us could hit that key change. And you think it's easy, but it's not, because you're singing at quite a fast tempo anyway, and you're sort of with the song. It's not as if the instrumentation is before you, so it gets there and then it's kind of set the tone and then you hit it. We can hit it. So when I see things like this, as majority of people would miss it, because if they just like her, they just like her. And I'm not here for that. I'm here to look at the whole thing. And honestly, from a musical point of view, I really like that, because I was thinking, gee, that was a hard key change. And it took me back to that time of when nobody could hit the key change like that. And I'm sure if I spoke to her, she'd probably say, yeah, a couple of times we kind of missed that mark. And that's the art of a really good musician, because they'll be honest and say, you know, sometimes it's really hard to hit a certain note. And it's not because it's too high, it's the way the key has changed from what you've been singing, you know, the lane that you've been singing in and the groove that you've been in has been quite good. So sorry to go on that bit, but, you know, that's what I'm sort of here for. That was really, to me, outstanding. I like that. But, you know, putting that aside, I you know, she's just so, and I felt a little tinge of emotion, because I'm quite stoic, I'm quite tough, but sometimes you just don't know when you're going to be taken down. And to me, I'm not fake, I'm genuine, real. I'm not going to just cry for the sake of it to get likes, because that's just nonsense. It's stupidity, and it doesn't need to be done, you know. But sometimes I just feel like, you know, I've just been taken off my feet completely by surprise. And there was just a moment there that I thought I was going to burst into tears. And I'll tell you why, because she's so grateful. More than anything else, when I look at this woman, she's grateful. And that's the one thing I look for in people. I don't care if you're the celebrity. I don't care if you're the poorest person in the world. I've taken a homeless person to dinner, and it was one of the best people I have ever met. One of my best friends was a homeless person before they moved him on, and I never found him again. And it broke my heart for months. Seriously, it did. So it doesn't matter where you come from. If you're a good person with a good heart, it's there. As I always say, if you're good, your heart will glow in the dark. And I get that reading from her. And particularly this song, she's so grateful. And to me, even if she sang some bum notes, which she didn't, to me, she would still be a good artist, because she's grateful. It's not, I'm this and I am and I'm big and I blah, blah, blah. She's grateful. And that's what makes her not a good, but a great artist. So I think that was a really damn good performance, in my opinion. So I hope you like that, because she is a nice person. From what I've seen, it's just kind. And people bang that word around, but they don't know how to be it. But that's an example of it. Grateful. Anyway, on that note, if you'd like, because it's free, so you're getting free entertainment. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Bing, 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 bing. Please share and please thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure you take care of you. And you know what? Be happy on purpose. Misery has no friends, but happiness does. Take good care. Bye.